Lesson 1. Don't trust anyone. People will try to convince you that they're supportive of you, that they love you, and want what is best for you, which is fine if they're genuine, but almost no one is. In reality, if you ever piss them off, you may find very quickly that they only ever cared about themselves, and now they have everything to gain by destroying you, especially money, because you're famous, and major companies love paying people to shit on celebrities. I'm not even a big time celebrity, and people got paid tens of thousands of dollars to go after me. Fucking horrifying watching people who once said they would never hurt you do exactly that, for cash, all because you refuse to condone their horrible deeds. Um, Wait, so the lesson was don't trust anyone? I don't know, I think the lesson you're looking for is, have stronger NDAs, whatever. Strong disagree with that one. Next, lesson 2. Remember to live your own life. Prioritize the personal life over the public. Don't forget, your happiness is a priority. Because when I was having 20 million plus people watch my content a month, I was still unhappy. I gave a decade of my life to entertaining the masses and was buried by the same people I had entertained. I would still fall into depressive states while I was loved by the countless strangers, which really goes to show you, love from a stranger equals shit. Okay, I agree with the first sentence. Remember to live your own life, prioritize personal life over the public. Yeah, that's cool. But I love from strangers. There is nothing I love more than getting love from strangers. That validates my existence and keeps me going. Lesson 3. Don't try and make real celebrity friends. I've known many celebrities. They will most all drop you like a bag of dog shit if they think you are going to help them forward their careers. I knew a guy named Toby, and he was friends with a guy named Jack. Are these people I know? Can like people more into the YouTube celebrity scene suss out who this is? Toby had a random psycho fan accuse him of horrible things, which psycho fans have done to many celebrities, and as a result, Jack abandoned Toby completely. So I say again, celebrities are not your friends if they don't think you can help their career. Let's see. This one's weird. When you reach a certain level of fame, don't you want other Nakama on the same path? This just feels like lesson 1 rehash. Like, you got some problems to work through, man. Lesson 4. Don't romanticize people. Every celebrity and every other person is just that, a person. The most famous person on the world probably has some kind of anxiety disorder, is BPD, or has some other fucked up reality around them which actually makes them nothing to envy. I knew a celebrity named Shane Dawson, catfucker Shane Dawson, Damon, Mitchell, all of them had anxiety disorders that were balls of confusion. Just sad humans. I myself do not have an anxiety disorder, but I do have a depressive. Why are you telling me this? I'm not your fucking therapist. I thought you were supposed to be giving me advice. But I do have a depressive disorder. Like I said, we're all sad. Everyone will disappoint you with their no shit. Of course I like this. Human nature. Stop living in your fantasy world where you think it would be so amazing to meet someone you're a fan of. They're lame, just like you. Mind you, I did meet a guy named David, who I'm a huge fan of, and he's super cool in person. That was one meet. I imagine after the honeymoon phase is over, David is not so great. Well, yeah, because you're shit talking him now. Of course it's not going to be cool anymore. So lesson 4, don't romanticize people. Okay, yeah, before this like veered off into stupid fucking tangent, I would say mostly agree, unless we're talking about Anthony Bourdain. He is very cool. I want to live my life exactly as he lived his life, except for the part where he went to France. Lesson 5, don't be generous. Don't be a hero. Nice guys always finish last. If you don't believe me, enjoy being used as a doormat by the kind people you're killing yourself for your whole life. Oh my god. Being generous implies you are giving more to other people than they are giving to you. A lot of dating relationships are like this. If your boyfriend just sits on the couch all day while you're at work, lose that loser. He doesn't love you and never did. People who love each other do their part. Elton John knows all about this. Elton John has been used over and over throughout his life because he allowed parasites to consume his social circle. The same can happen to you, and has happened to me. Anyone who consistently takes from you while giving almost nothing back, when they're supposed to be a capable, respectable adult, that's a solid piece of shit who doesn't even deserve a smile from you, mate. Okay, let's rewind to the first sentence. Don't be generous. Don't be the hero. Nice guys finish last. Okay, hard disagree on that. Volunteering has been some of the best times of my life. Helping out is cool and makes you feel good. What is with this dude's obsession with being used and being used? Insisting he's this nice, misunderstood guy with a hero complex. All right. Lesson 6, continue to live like you're poor. Yes, that is the biggest agree I will give. Yes, legitimately how I live my life. He says, when you get money, don't go spending it, and on and on. Okay, yeah. Lesson 6, continue to live like you're poor. When you get money, don't go spending it. Most celebrities make this mistake. I made this mistake. Almost everyone seems to make this mistake. Well, I didn't. I spent my money taking care of other people. I bought my mom a house. I would literally pay for numerous people to eat, travel, have shelter, and so forth. Well, then you're not living like you're poor. Like, if you're picking up the tab for everyone's travel tickets. I have no problem paying for people's meals or letting them, like, crash on my couch, but I don't know. That's a little different. Okay, if I become stupid rich, I'd be a little more likely to start buying people houses, paying for trips. That's an advanced version of letting your homie crash on the couch or picking up the tab for gas. But I see those acts of kindness as something completely different from how I'm budgeting my daily life expenses. I don't know how much money I'd have to make to stop getting most of my clothes from the thrift store. Most of these people aren't in my life anymore, other than my mom and dear ones. Okay, but either way, big agree. Even when I'm rolling in the dough, everything's staying the same. This is good advice, but I don't think he's following it. Lesson 7, have a professional handle your finances. I've seen multiple celebrities make stupendous mistakes of not having an expert handle all their money-related issues. There are numerous services out there that are really cheap and could help you save thousands or even millions if you're that rich. Not financial advice, by the way. Officially. Okay, I mean, maybe. But there's plenty of cases where this goes wrong. It's just saying, like, having financial advisor, I don't think that's... Yeah, I'll say agree on this one. Lesson 8, don't do drugs. I didn't do drugs. I mean, I drank coffee, did a video testing alcohol, tried wine with a friend, but I stayed away from drugs. For some reason, a lot of you have a really hard time doing the same as me, staying clean, because you're really stupid. Like, painfully daft, obviously. But guess what? We're all dumb, just different versions of it. Oh, Nisian, you're acting like everyone is dumber than you. Don't feel too bad. I mean, if you felt bad, you'd probably just go do more drugs, because that's what you people do anyway. Okay, I would say, it's like every time I want to agree with the general sentiment, he just runs his fucking mouth. And then I'm just like, no, fuck you. Do all the drugs you want. Because it's like, yeah, I'm straight edge, but I don't think it's like a big deal if somebody drinks or whatever. You know what? I was going to say agree, but I don't like you, so I'll say disagree. Let's see. Lesson 9. Don't associate with people who do illegal drugs. Fuck you. I have a lot of cool druggy friends. And as of this writing where I am currently sitting, MJ is big illegal here, so that is pretty subjective. Did you consider that, atheist? Oh wait, sorry, he has his own system of beliefs. My bad. Don't want to misrepresent Onion Boy and have him call me a liar. Like, okay, let me read through his why you shouldn't have any cool friends who do drugs. He's the fucking dare lion gonna tell it to us straight. Everyone who has ever seriously fucked me over is or was an illegal drug user. Like, there's a difference between junkies and just fuck you. Anyway, I would kick them out of my life, oftentimes because they did illegal drugs, and I wanted nothing to do with illegal drugs. And those same people would immediately go straight to the media about how they hated me the whole time, and they were only pretending to like me up to the point where I said their drug abuse or other abuse was unacceptable. Oh, I'm glad you clarified. Drug abuse or other abuse. Gotta cover all your bases, Onision. Let me paraphrase that for you. No, you don't need to paraphrase. You don't need to paraphrase shit. I got your fucking point. Let me paraphrase that for you. I like Onision. Uh-oh, Onision kicked me out from... Wait, should I do a different voice? Because he's like, I like Onision. Uh-oh, Onision kicked me out for breaking the law. Now let me go and talk about how Onision is the worst person ever, which has nothing to do with me being kicked out of Onision's life for being a piece of shit. Oh, hey, where'd all this money I'm being paid now come from? All right, man. Lesson 10. Don't be fucking famous. Idiot. Nothing says fuck with me more than being famous. How stupid could you be? Okay, disagree there. I want to be famous, and I accept that being fucked with is part of the deal. Now, let me read you the closing paragraph. So yeah, those lessons will probably save lives. Literally. Like if 20 people read this book... Wait, let me check on Goodreads. Have 20 people read this book? 29 ratings on Goodreads. All right. So, your estimate was pretty close. Good job. So he says, like if 20 people read this book, and only 2 of them took those lessons seriously, / avoided issues in life as a result, fucking yes, I just saved someone, because those lessons are tested, genuine, and reliable. But for legal purposes, this is not actual literal binding financial or general life advice. So don't take that advice and then blame me if it doesn't go well. I'm a dumbass. If you take a dumbass's word seriously, that's on you. LOL. Seriously though, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor or any other credible advisor. So you just stop plotting whatever you're plotting right now. Saying like get a financial advisor and live like you're poor, it's not like investing advice. Like, why are you giving this big damn disclaimer? But like I said, I thought about going on talking about my life to all of you, but that would imply I think most of you would listen, like, truly listen. I don't think you would. I think you would instead look for shit you could take out of context or bitch about so you could feel better about how someone else on this earth is beneath you. Oh my god. And you're supremely superior to that person. All because what? You didn't hear a fucking word I said. You only heard what you wanted to hear. No, I heard you loud and clear, Onision. I don't talk to people like you in real life, so why the fuck would I write a book for you? Lol. Like I get there are good people who will read this. Honest people. And those people are probably nodding their heads they read the above because those same people have been used and abused by people like you as well. They get it. So, I'm not worried about losing any genuine fans because they aren't mentally defective like the others. Buddy, everybody calls me mentally defective. I don't. Go ahead, bro. Keep calling me mentally defective. That hasn't stopped me before. In reality, I never really lost any fans at any point in my career. A fan is not something you can lose. If you lost the support from someone calling themselves a fan, all you did was cut the dead weight. A fraud who said they cared about you, but clearly never really did. This chapter would have covered my time through survival training, technical school, numerous weapons certification training, etc. While serving this country, USA, it would have covered my service in Oklahoma, my volunteer deployment experiences. It would have covered my service in Korea and helping protect the President of the US himself, George W. Bush, which isn't as cool as it sounds. The chapters after would have covered me getting married. Yeah, all the good stuff. All the good stuff. Thanks. Thanks for leaving all that out. My discovery of deep, painful depression, even when I was driven to the point of nearly myself while in Korea. But fuck all of that. Just go live your life. Care for those you love. Everyone else can just go fuck themselves.